Female physicians have been far from center stage and public consciousness for most of modern history. Looking back through the big medical TV dramas, there are plenty of men in white coats. They're ready to scrub in and save lives. But when it comes to title characters, we actually had Doogie Howser, MD,
I assure you, Dr. Hauser is a bona fide MD.
a teenage boy doctor, years before we had Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. And it would be another decade before the world met Surgeon Meredith Grey. That might have been what we saw on TV. But in hospitals and med schools around the country, there have been women defying the odds and making medical history for more than a century. Elizabeth Blackwell was the first. Her story starts in 1847. The Smithsonian explains that Blackwell, she was 26 years old at the time. She wanted to get a medical degree and applied to more than a dozen programs in the Northeast. The only place that she was seriously considered was Geneva Medical College in New York, where the dean thought the idea was just so odd that he let all 150 male students vote on her admission. Apparently, the students thought the request was little more than a silly joke and voted unanimously to let her in. They were surprised, to say the least, when she arrived at the school ready to learn how to heal, reports PBS. And in 1849, she became Elizabeth Blackwell, MD, America's first formally trained female doctor. She was the first, but she certainly wasn't the last. Medscape has an inspiring rundown of history makers, including these women. 1947, Dr. Gertie Corey became the first woman in the United States to earn a Nobel Prize in physiology or medicine for the discovery of the course of the catalytic conversion of glycogen. Dr. Virginia Apgar created the Apgar score in 1953, a gold standard to evaluate and guide the health of generations of newborn babies. It's still used in delivery rooms now. Skip ahead a few decades, 1990. Dr. Antonia Novello. She became the first woman and first person of Hispanic origin to become the Surgeon General of the United States. And 2 years later, going to the next level completely, Dr. Mae Jemison became the first black woman ever to travel to space on a NASA rocket in September 1992. These, again, are just a few stories of the incredible, determined women crushing norms and changing medicine and lives, even to this day.